In a highly unusual case that has both baffled and intrigued marine researchers around the world, an orca was found dead off the coast of the Russian Commander Islands in the Bering Sea, with a stomach containing not one, not two, but 6 fully intact sea otters. The sheer peculiarity of this discovery has left scientists scratching their heads, as orcas, commonly known as killer whales, are not typically known to make sea otters a part of their diet. Russian researchers who stumbled upon this astonishing find immediately set out to unravel the mystery behind this unusual behavior. It was revealed that the female orca had swallowed these sea otters whole, with a 7th otter stuck in her throat, lodged between her oral cavity and esophagus. Their remarkable findings were published in the journal Aquatic Mammals, shedding light on this extraordinary occurrence that defies the typical dietary preferences of orcas. "The finding is very unusual," remarked Dr. Olga Filatova, a researcher at Moscow State University and co-author of the study. In an interview with IFL Science, she stated, "Killer whales normally do not eat sea otters. There were some observations of them harassing and killing sea otters, but very few proofs of actual consumption. Orcas, being apex predators in their ecosystems, have a diverse diet that can vary depending on their population and the specific region they inhabit. While they're known to prey on seals, sea lions, salmon, squid, and even other whales, sea otters are not typically part of their culinary repertoire." This baffling incident has left scientists pondering the possible reasons behind this orca's atypical eating behavior. I am not sure why this particular whale tried to swallow 7 sea otters in a row. Maybe it was very hungry, or sick, or crazy, Filatova speculated. Other experts weighed in on the matter as well, offering their own hypotheses. Their traditional diets may have dwindled. This individual was starving, or it became savvy at picking out otters as easy prey from a coastal gully, suggested Dr. Alex Ford, a professor of biology at the University of Portsmouth in the UK, in an interview with Newsweek. Another theory presented was that this orca had picked up its unusual eating habits from its original habitat, which was far removed from where it was discovered. DNA analysis of the orca showed that it belonged to a population known as Big's killer whales, which roam an extensive area stretching from the Aleutian Islands and the Gulf of Alaska to the coast of California. This population is distinctively different, genetically, from other kinds of orcas and has been so for at least 750,000 years. The otter population in the home region of the Big's killer whales has been experiencing a decline since 2008, according to reports from IFL Science. Researchers have yet to determine the exact cause of this decline, but the discovery of the orca with sea otters in her stomach may suggest that this population of orcas has developed a taste for otters. It is not common, but killer whales have been known to eat sea otters and have even been suggested as having played a role in their decline in Alaska in the 1990s, said Joseph K. Gaydos, a wildlife veterinarian and science director of the Sea Dock Society at the University of California, Davis, in an interview with Newsweek. While the reasons behind this orca's behavior remain enigmatic, experts believe that it is possible that she had been hunting alone, or that the otters were just small enough for her to swallow them whole, except for the final otter, which could have ultimately led to her demise. This discovery holds an additional layer of intrigue, as it marks the first time that an orca from the Big's killer whale population has been found in the Western Pacific, as reported by Live Science. This suggests that this orca may have retained her dietary preferences from her original habitat, illustrating the degree to which orcas can become specialized in their prey choices. Intriguingly, orcas are often seen as picky eaters once they've become accustomed to a specific diet. The Whale and Dolphin Conservation website explains that orcas tend to specialize in specific prey, And once they've learned what their family typically consumes, they are unlikely to switch to a different diet. Furthermore, it is highly unusual for orcas to swallow their prey whole. Dr. Filatova noted that orcas generally tear their prey into pieces and consume only the best, fattiest portions. This peculiarity adds another layer of complexity to the case, leaving scientists to ponder why this particular orca deviated from the norm. The intrigue doesn't end there. In addition to the sea otters found in her stomach, the female orca was also found to have 256 cephalopod beak parts in her stomach, likely originating from octopuses or squid. This revelation adds yet another layer of mystery, as investigating the stomach contents of stranded killer whales is crucial in order to directly confirm feeding on particular species. The researchers noted in their study, because visual observations often leave uncertainty as to whether an attack was a predation or just harassment, and feeding on species like squid is impossible to observe. The enigma surrounding this unique case only deepens as more questions arise, challenging our understanding of these magnificent marine creatures. In conclusion, the discovery of the orca with a stomach full of sea otters and cephalopod beak parts has left scientists with more questions than answers. This unusual case defies the typical dietary preferences and behavior of orcas, prompting theories and speculations regarding the reasons behind this aberrant behavior. Whether it was due to hunger, illness, or an acquired taste, the mystery of why this orca swallowed sea otters whole remains unsolved. Additionally, the unique genetic background of the orca and the possible influence of its original habitat add another layer of complexity to the story, emphasizing the remarkable adaptability and specialization of these apex predators. As researchers continue to investigate and analyze this unusual incident, they are left with a tantalizing question: what other secrets of the ocean's depths have yet to be uncovered? And what more can we learn about these enigmatic creatures that roam our seas?